guys, welcome to the Football Fix, the place you come to get your football fix.
That's right. Now, should we get the
Yeah, go on. No, it's not good. It's a terrible start.
Right, that's out of the system. Let's start with Spurs. Let's get the show cracking. Let's start with Spurs.
Listen, Spurs are just as bad as your intro, mate. They're struggling massively.
They actually are. They are. Can you explain it? Because I've got to do Arsenal next, so you want to do Spurs?
There's one person that's to blame for this, is Pochettino. And you know what? I'm happy that Spurs are losing.
What a great fan you are.
I'll tell you why. I want change.
Not an episode goes by where this guy doesn't get in. I'm a Spurs fan.
Now listen, guys. I'm a
Spurs fan. But by the way, I'm a Spurs fan. For any of you who don't know, I'm a Spurs fan.
There's new viewers. They don't know this sort of stuff.
You always get it in. Always.
Yeah, well,
how often do I go, I'm an Arsenal fan? I'm an Arsenal fan. Guys, I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't do it.
Because people know.
People know you're a Spurs fan.
Anyway, I am a Spurs fan. And, no, I am. And, I tried to catch that.
I know you did. You missed it.
And basically, yeah, no, I'm not happy with him. And I definitely think Pochettino should be sacked. He's not playing the right players.
Well, you got a good case for that because last year, AVB manager. At this point, last season,
More points.
20 points. Pochettino, he's on 14.
14.
You do the maths.
By the way, Chadley
Go on.
scored more goals from midfield than any other Premiership player. 6 goals, and he's techers for that strike. He's got the techers.
He's got the techers.
And he scored against Arsenal, he scored against big games.
I don't like Chadley. I don't rate him. But you've got to rate them techers.
Well, if you had a choice between Chadley or Lamella, who are you choosing?
Chadley.
You hate Lamella, don't you?
No, I can't stand it. Man City, yet again, not cutting the mustard in the Champions League.
My verdict with this is, Man City are an unbelievable team of individuals. To be and progress into the Champions League, you need to be more than just unbelievable individuals.
You've got to be a team.
You've got to be a team.
Look at all the teams that do well in the Champions League and they're a unit. They're a good, functional team. Man City haven't got that.
That's why Germany won the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly why they won the
That's
World
why
Cup.
teams like Borussia Dortmund get to the Champions League final.
That's why it happens.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
They won't do it again.
Because they haven't got enough individuals.
I thought you was going to say because they're not a good enough team. But you know what? There's no excuse for what the Man City players losing their head, losing their discipline.
Yeah.
Okay? Even Yaya Toure, who you'd expect better from, wouldn't you?
I'm really surprised at Yaya Toure, not for anything he'd done on the pitch, to do with the fact he's got 42,000 Twitter followers. we're seriously looking to overtake him in the next couple of weeks. Newcastle were flying, Jez. Absolutely flying. Picked up another 3 points. What I like about this is Pardew has made it all about himself. In the press conference, all he's done was like, yes, Mike Ashley give me time, but I think that's what every good manager needs. He said, like, obviously, it's all about me, and it has been about me, and it always will be about me, and I've turned it around. Honestly, he's claiming everything.
To be fair to him, he's taken a lot of stick though over the last 6 months, so
yeah,
he deserves a bit of praise.
Yeah, and it's true what he says about the Newcastle supporters as well. They are so passionate, and when they win, they're passionate. When they lose, they're passionate. Which is probably how you want it at the club.
Yeah, they're doing well. I hope they continue. Blue, I've got to do this. I've got to give a massive shout out to a total baller who has finally done himself justice. It's Bojan, okay? Now, Bojan, for the first time, he looked like a Barcelona player playing for Stoke, and I loved it. Great goal, and he stood out as the best player on the pitch. Baller.
Now, I don't know if I've ever told you a story about Bojan, right?
The story.
Basically, right?
Here comes the story.
It's exactly,
how many times you told this story?
they might want to hear this.
They probably already heard the story.
Yeah, but it might be the new viewers.
All right,
basically, in 2006, I done a TV commercial with Ronaldinho, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Cristiano Ronaldo for the Joga Bonito campaign. Right, Bojan was in the youths at Barcelona at the time, and he had broken.
Don't look at me, I know the story. You're not telling me, you're telling them.
And he had broken every goal scoring record through the youths.
Yeah.
And his father comes up to me with this young lad called Bojan, and he says, "Can you sign an autograph for him?" And he said, "This player will be playing for Barcelona's first team sometime in the near future. He's a star of the future."
Did you believe it?
And he was there with Giovanni Dos Santos as well, and I signed an autograph for him. So, if I ever catch you, Giovanni or Bojan, and you don't recognise me, I'm not going to be too happy about it.
It's a great story. It's a great
To
story.
be fair, I actually signed autographs for them guys, and they were kids at the time. They were kids, and now look at them. They've both gone on to do great things and doing great things. So it's good to see.
And both very skillful players. So it goes to show a lot of the skillful players, they do keep an eye on the skills and the tricks floating about on the internet.
Can I just say that I made that story I wrapped it up by making it about him, but really it's all about me. Oh. So it's massive payday for Raheem Sterling. He picks up $100,000 a week contract with a 60 mil buyout clause. Is he worth 60 mil? I don't know. Put it in the comment section below. But I think he's earned that contract.
He's done well. He's earned it. He deserves a new contract. Real Sociedad, what are you thinking? They've only gone and signed David Moyes.
No, the plan and the decisions won't change.
I think it's a good signing.
They're already in the relegation zone, and they're just, what are they trying to do, cement it?
So Jez, tell me what you think about Pep Guardiola showing interest in Sergio Ramos.
Pep, you've just gone up massively in our estimations. We love Sergio Ramos. He is a total baller and arguably got the most swagger in football. There's one for you. Stick that in the comment section below. Has any footballer got more swagger than Sergio Ramos? Can you think of anyone?
Past or present?
Present?
No, I can't.
No.
Sergio's top boy.
He's top boy.
Covering away. So, comment section time, guys. Let's start off with EA Serves. He says, you look like Connor Wickham.
I don't look nothing like him, Bill. I don't know what he's talking about. The M tablet says, who do you think is a better midfielder? Eden Hazard or Angel Di Maria? Now, that's as close as it comes.
That's a close one.
I'm saying Hazard. Hazard. Just because I think he's got a tiny bit more balance. A little bit more unpredictable.
The way I put this in perspective is, I imagine if I was a defender defending against the two players and who I would fear most. And for me, that's Hazard. I wouldn't like to play against Hazard because he's got so much to his game, he just run you ragged.
DJ Moore 98 says, love it lads, loving the show. Definitely going to buy one of them tracksuits as well. They look fresh. Cheers, DJ.
Rascal tracksuits. They're our tracksuits. Come out next Monday from rascalclothing.com. I cannot wait. I'm excited. It's taken us 2 years to get to this stage.
Because we have not cut any corners. So basically, in a nutshell, you got 1 week before your swagger is going through the roof.
Better tell your parents, warn them.
The almighty Doge says...
Doge!
Doge!
The almighty Doge.
I know, because I expected it to say dogs, but it's an E.
Dropped it down
Doge.
low.
Right, Doge. He said, best series on YouTube. Watch it every Monday.
Can't disagree.
And, speaking of disagreeing, Matt Piper TV, he says, I totally agree, mate. Watch it every Monday. For those of you who don't know...
Matt Piper's a pro.
He's an ex-Premier League footballer.
Yeah.
Check out his channel, by the way. It's Matt Piper TV, the soccer mentor. He's got a few little tutorials on there. But he's an ex-Premier
Do you know what? That's what you want. People that know what they're doing, they've been there, they've done it, and they're educating you guys. So they're passing... They're not just being a pro, taking the money, leaving it there. They're passing on what they've learned, their knowledge, and that's, for me, what football is about.
And take it from us, he's not the only ex-Prem player who watches the Football Fix. Mario Balotelli, to name a few. To name a few,
To name
one.
Let's play it there. And the last comment is the first comment, which was Thomas Melody, that wrote first.
Gets the first medal.
If you want to be the first,
Be first.
be first, but don't just write first. We're going to call out the first person to write the first comment that doesn't write first. It has to be a comment.
What if they write second and there's first?
Well, Skills Cousins F7 says, awesome video, guys. Now, that for me, that's first.
That's the first real comment.
Right then, guys, it's squeaky bum time for fellow professionals all around the world. That's right, it's slaughter section time. Jez, who is it? Go.
This week, the person I'm slaughtering is not even a person, it's a team. It's my own flesh and blood, it's Arsenal. Now listen, Champions League, 3-0 up. What sort of a shambolic embarrassment of a team lets a 3-0 lead go? I was disgusted. I nearly smashed up my telly. That's not the first thing, okay? If that happens, which it should never happen, then when you go and play your Premier League game on the weekend, go ahead, you do not, under any circumstances, let that lead slip! To lose 2-1 to Swansea, disgusting!
Not the F2 hats, Jez.
You send them in,
And we show them.
it's the Techers VTs.
you've produced. Louis Thompson, he picks up the ball. He does a scissor kick, he does around the world, he turns, he swivels, and it's in the basketball net. Yes, I love that. I love it.
Do you know who I love? Geordie Swivel, because it's in-game footage. He's banged in a 30-yard worldie, and I've got so much respect for that, because you know he didn't take more than one go to do that. It's real-life footage. And guys, if you can get hold of any in-game footage of you doing any techers and you send it in, we will feature it on We Will.
Yes, because that's real footage under intense pressure, match situation, live. Get it into us,
What
guys.
you see is what you get.
This is the email address. Get it into us.
Speaking of in-game footage, do you guys want to see in-game footage of us playing a game?
Now, we've never done this before because we stopped playing football, top levels of semi-pro football, to pursue a career in freestyle, and the risk of getting injured was too much, so we haven't played. But there's so much demand for it now that I think it's time for us to step back onto the pitch, Jez, get our techers out, show the world what we can do.
What do you guys think? Stick it in the comment section below. If we get enough of you saying you want to see it, then we'll be left with no choice but to make it happen. Obviously, we run the risk of getting injured, so that's a deterrent. But if the demand is big enough, we're going to take that risk.
In the meantime, guys, that's the end of the show. We hope you did enjoy it. Please don't forget to drop a like, get your comments below, and we'll see you next week on the Football Fix.
We usually say something here, don't we? What you got in the locker?
Just modelling the tracksuit, mate.
Oh, that's what you do. Yeah, I didn't think you do nothing. You have to do something, don't you? Go on, girlfriend. We'll leave it rolling to your girlfriend.